Hello everyone, welcome back to Salesforce Textbook. In this video, we will explore about how to create new records with survey data mappings. Here are the contents we'll be discussing in this video for creating a records and steps to configure the survey data mappings. What is survey data mapping? In simple terms, they allow you to automatically create or update records in Salesforce, such as creating case records or tasks based on how a participant responds to your survey questions. There is no manual data entry nor delays. It ensures a seamless flow of feedback data directly into your Salesforce org, driving intelligent workflows and actionable insights. Let's say your support team sends a customer satisfaction survey after closing a case. Now, if the customer answers no to the question, "Are you satisfied with the support?" then Salesforce can automatically create a new case to follow up on that issue or update the existing case with a new feedback. This ensures timely follow-up and a better customer experience. Here is a slightly advanced use case. A solar panel manufacturer sends out a survey every year to check customer satisfaction and service needed. The survey includes a Net Promoter Score type of question, a short text follow-up for the additional comments, and a picklist type of question asking if the panel requiring services. Now, here's what happens if the participant or the customer scores 3 or below for the Net Promoter Score. A case record is automatically created. The subject is set as customer satisfaction score is less than 3 and the description pulls in the customer's comments. Here's how some of the fields are mapped in each data mapping. In the data map that creates the case record, we can pass the contact ID is mapped to the participant, and we can declare the status to be escalated, and the subjects field is mapped to constant value like customer is not satisfied, and description field is mapped to the response to the follow-up question asking about the reasons for the customer satisfaction score. And we can also add other fields based on the reference. Also, if the customer says the panel needs servicing, a task is created if participants say yes for needing servicing. The task is linked to the case record and contact record by passing related to and name fields, and the status is set to be not started, and the subject can be solar panel requiring services. Here are the steps for survey data mapping. Firstly, create a survey which includes three types of questions: Net Promoter Score, short text, and a picklist type of question, and click on Save. Once you save the questions, click on Advanced Settings and click on Survey Data Mapping and create a new data mapping. Provide the information about the survey data mapping like create a case for low Net Promoter Score. Under Action Type, select Create Record, and also from the Target Object drop-down, search for case. Then define target objects and values as below, like provide the values based on the information type available and select the desired field that you like to perform. Also, under condition type, select based on condition, like based on if the participant response is less than or equal to 3, in that condition, this survey data map will be triggered. Like based on this condition, we'll be creating a case. Similarly, if you want to add a new data mapping to create a task, if the participant says yes for survey panel requiring services, then click on Add Data Mapping. Similarly, just provide the name for the data mapping, and under the action type, select Create Record, and under the Target Object drop-down, search for Task Object. Define target object fields and values as below, like provide the values from available information types for the respective fields. And also under the condition type, select based on condition. If the participant says yes for requiring services, based on this condition, we will be creating a case. Once you completed the survey data mapping, click on Save and go back to the builder and send it to a participant. Once we send a survey to a participant and participant responses with 3 or below for the net promoter score, and the information provided in the short text will be captured, and with that information we'll be creating a case with description provided by the customer. Also, if the customer says yes for requiring services, we'll be creating a task under the case and provide the information like status to be not started and subject based on the provided information. Now let us create a survey data mapping in our Salesforce instance. Once a participant scores low net promoter scoring, then we will be creating a case. After searching for surveys from App Launcher, click on Surveys and create a new survey. Provide the name of the survey as survey data mapping underscore create and click on Continue. Let us disable this welcome page and directly provide the questions. Let us provide three types of questions here. So in the page 1, let us ask net promoter score type of question, like how likely are you to recommend our solar panels to your colleagues or friends. And in page 2, let us add a new question, a short text. Tell us the reason for the net promoter score. And in page 3, we will ask question type as pick list, asking does your solar panel requiring services. We will be providing options like yes or no. Now click on save. Click on save. Go to advanced settings. Click on merge field variables. Select the merge field access level as ignoring record level access, and for the object variables for merge fields, for participant object, let us search for contact. We can name it as contact and click on save. Also for associated object, search for case and click on save. Go back to builder. Now click on advanced settings and click on survey data mapping. Click on add data map. Provide the name of the data mapping, like create case for low net promoter score. This is the name for the data mapping. Select the action type. Here we would like to create the record. Select the target object as case. Now define the target object fields and values. So provide the values from the information type available on what type of fields that you would like to perform. So for now, let us search for status. And here we have the information type like pick list, response to a question. Like we can provide the value from response to a question and existing map, like previous map, existing data mapping, and question response ID, response field, and also the associated record and the participant record, like which comes with contact information and case information like that. So for pick list value, let us provide the value as escalated, and also click on add row. Let us pass another fields like description. So for description value, we have the information like we can provide the response to a question. Let us select the response to a question. So it will be like we can select the tell us reason for the net promoter score, which is a short text. So click on this question. So we'll be getting the response provided by the participant for the short text in description field value, and click on add row. So now let us pass the contact information. So for that, search for contact ID, and so let us send it to a participant. Like click on the participant record and search for contact ID, so that we will be getting the contact information for whom this survey is getting sent. And also click on add row. So we can also add subject. Like for subject, let us provide the string value, like enter the value like 3. And let us click on this add row to add different kind of other fields. Let us search for internal comments, and from the information type, let us select the invitation field. Like invitation field is like the survey invitation. So from survey invitation, we have the like participant ID or survey ID. So let us select the survey ID. So we will be getting the survey ID which we are sending the survey. Just to pass the information in internal comments, like we have different types of information type. So let us select the information field. So in this way we can use different types of information available and select the response, and click on the condition type. So every time a condition is met, like select the logic type. Here we are selecting from response to a question. If participant score low net promoter score, then we will be creating this case. So for that, click on response to question and search for the question. Like this is the question. This is a net promoter score type of question, and select the operator like is less than or equals to 3. So once a participant scores less than 3, then this survey data mapping will be triggered, and we will be creating a case record with these defined fields and values. So make sure you click on save. Go back to the builder, and also click on advanced settings again, as we need to add new data mapping to create a task if the participant says yes if we want servicing. So for that, click on add data mapping and like provide the name as create task for service request, and follow the same steps. This time we are performing it on task. So let us define the fields. So we have fields like status not started. Let us pass the contact ID and case ID. So for that, to pass the case information and contact information, we have what ID, which is related to ID. So we'll be passing the case ID information. So for that, to pass the case ID information, we have the existing map here. So this is the information type available, the existing map. So if you click on the existing map, we will be getting the data mapping available in this survey. So just click on the existing map, then we will be getting create case for low net promoter score. So this is a data mapping which we created just now. So now let us select this value, so that under related to ID, that is case information, we will be passing the just now which we created the case. And also click on add row. This time we will be passing the contact information. For that, search for name, name ID or OID, which is the API name. This time let us send it to the participant record. Search for the contact ID. Also, if you want to provide the subject, search for subject. I'm providing task creation for service request. And make sure you provide the condition type based on the condition, like response to a question. The pick this type of question, does your solar panel requiring servicing, equals to yes. So whenever a participant says yes that he wants requiring a services, so with this condition is satisfied, then we will be creating a task with this information. And in the previous data mapping, if the participant scores more than 3, that means a case won't be created. In that scenario, we will won't pass a related to ID. I mean, for this task, a case won't be created, and we will be passing the contact information only. So make sure you click on save and go back to the builder. Now let us save the survey and activate the survey and send it to a participant. Click on activate. Now let us send it to a participant. Click on next. Send it to individual. Next. Let us send it to participant. Click on next. So let me open. So I'm giving low net promoter score. So I'm giving need to improve more information, and I'm also saying yes as I required servicing. Thank you. So let me open our record like Vinay. So this is a contact. You can see there is a case created. So just now a case will be created. You can see a case will be created automatically, and here the contact name which we passed from survey data mapping, and we passed the case number in this task, and the subject which we gave it as a string value, and description based on what we gave in the survey, the comments. And if you open the task, we will be passing the contact both in unrelated to and participant information, and subject is like task creation for service request, and status is not started. So in this way we can create records based on the participant responses, and we can see the case here, and we also provided the case comments like to pass the survey ID. So you can see under comments we have passed the survey ID. So we will be getting the survey information which we created, like this is a survey which we created just now, survey data mapping to create. So in this way we can pass different values information available by using this survey data mapping. So this is the example for survey data mapping to create records, and in the further examples we will also use survey data mapping to update the records. And also here are some of the key considerations and limitations while using this survey data mappings, like you can create up to 20 data mappings per survey, and not all question types are supported for all field types. Like for example, multi-select and ranking questions aren't supported in this survey data mapping, and permissions matters, like you need proper access to create or update records and fields. You can use constants, responses, merge fields, or even timestamps as values, and you can change data maps, that is like use the ID from one record to populate another, like linking a task to a newly created case. And the values of merge fields shows as API names. For example, the value of an owner name fields appear as owner ID, same like contact ID, like that. And here are some of the references for survey data mapping to create records, and please follow the trailhead. Thank you. Please subscribe to Salesforce Textbook.